YouTube? We're back at it, another video. This is how to use the law of attraction. The Secret to Power by Rhonda Byrne. Revised by me in my own gratitude journal here. We are on feeling frequencies. If you can feel it, you can receive it. Everything in the universe is magnetic and everything has a magnetic frequency. Your feelings and thoughts have magnetic frequencies too. Good feelings mean you're a positive frequency of love. When you feel feeling good is the absolute frequency. You are like a magnet and you attract the people, events, and circumstances that are on the same frequency. You are feeling enthusiastic, your frequency of enthusiasm will attract enthusiastic people, situations, and events. You are never left in any doubt about the frequency you are on because the frequency is exactly what you are feeling. Everything around you will change because you're on a new frequency. You can take love, situation in your life, and every possible outcome of that situation can happen. Hope outcome can happen because you can have hope feeling about the situation. A relationship can be on a happy, joyful, exciting, satisfying, and very good feeling frequency. Joy outcome of that relationship can happen. And the way you feel determines exactly what will happen in that relationship, whether that feeling you're giving about that relationship is exactly what you receive back in that relationship. If you're feeling joyful about the relationship, most of the time, you're giving love. And you must receive love back and joy back through that relationship because that is the frequency you are on. A change of feeling is a change of destiny. Look at the list of feeling frequencies you are on and see that no matter the subject in your life, there are many good feeling frequencies. And you determine the outcome of each subject through how you feel about it. You must feel excited and happy and joyful and hopeful about money. You must feel ecstatic, passionate, blissful, encouraged about your health. It's now time to recover your health. For me, it's recovery. There are always all different feeling frequencies, and whatever feeling frequency you're on is what you will receive. The force of love will move every circumstance for you to travel. You have to continue to be. Let me repeat that. The force of love will move every circumstance for you to travel. You have to continue to be on these good feeling frequencies to receive it. You are giving a different feeling. You're on a different feeling frequency. And the situation must change to mirror your new frequency. Whatever has happened in your life can and will change. It is never too late because you can change the way you feel to receive what you would love to change, anything into what you would love it to be, no matter what the subject is. All it takes is the changing of the way you feel. To find the secrets of the universe, think in terms of energy, frequency, and vibration. Your feelings. See, it's my gratitude journal. Thoughts. Your feelings. It's not what happens to you, but how you react to it that matters. Every single second is an opportunity to change your life. Because in any moment, you can change the way you feel. Nothing really matters all that much. When you change the way you feel, you're on a different frequency. And the law of attraction responds instantaneously. When you change the way you feel, the past is gone. When you change the way you feel, your life changes. Because there's no excuses for the force of love. The life purpose for each of us is to overcome and choose love. You must give love and harness the force of love. There are no excuses for the force of love. You get what you give, period. Because every little thing is included. Love, gratitude, joy, happiness, and peace are all forms of positivity. All of them bring so much hope. With all the gratitude and every moment of joy with anything you're giving positively, enthusiasm about the weather, traffic, the government, your partner, children, parents, long lines, the economy, food, your body, your work, customers, business, prices, noises, or services are all great things. And will bring back a whole parade of positivity. Keep in your vocabulary words of only the higher good. When you say these words, they come with strong feelings. When you say them, they must return to you. Also add words like fantastic, amazing, fabulous, brilliant, and wonderful. You can have whatever love you want, but you have to be harmonized with love. You have to be harmonized with love. And that means there are no excuses for not giving love. All that we send into the lives of others comes back into our own. You make a connection when you uplift a store person, and then a few hours later you receive a call from your neighbor that their cat has been taken care of from your trip. You make a connection when you meet a friend for lunch and talk positivity about mutual friends, and you arrive back to work to discover something as great has developed in your major client, with your major client. You make a connection when your dinner conversation is about the positive, great news in that you will sleep better than ever before. You make a connection when you stop to help someone who has dropped something in the street, causing 10 minutes later to get the parking space right outside the supermarket door. You make a connection when you happily help your child with their homework, causing the next day to receive the news that that things are going more perfectly than you thought. You make a connection when you do a favor for a friend. In the same week, your life changes and you receive complimentary plane tickets to express yourself and your talents. In every circumstance and moment of your life, you are receiving what you have given. Make the connections on a deep level of love. All things come from within. The tipping point. Dominating your thoughts with only positive thoughts, you have reached the tipping point. Completely dominating your mind's thoughts of positivity, you have tipped the scales of your life. And here's the reason why. When you give love, it not only comes back to you as positive circumstances that you love, but it also comes back as even more and adds even more positive things, adding even more positivity to your life. And so it continues. Everything is magnetic. And when something good comes to you, it magnetically attracts more good things. You may have experienced this when they said you were having a lucky streak or you were on a roll. But in reality, when one good thing happens after another, and good things just keep happening, the only reason these things or these times have occurred is because you had given out love. And the love returned to you. It added even more love to your life, which then attracted even more good things. The law of attraction works precisely in your life and is giving to you the best life story. And the times of good are just simply a reflection of all the love you did give. It is thus that you may lead a charmed life and a forever protected from all harm. It is thus you may become a positive force whereby conditions of opulence and harmony will be attracted to you. To keep changing your life, all you have to do is keep your mind completely dominated by love. Outweighing adversity through your gratitude, love, and good thoughts and feelings. Reaching the tipping point of giving even more of yourself from the love you have, then comes back to you. That multiplies itself by attracting more love through you through the law of attraction. Suddenly you experience an acceleration and multiplication of good things. You now have more good things coming back to you and being multiplied in every area of your life. And this is the way life is supposed to be. When you wake up each day, you're standing at the tipping point of your day. This way tips you into a wonderful day filled with good things. You are the one who determines what your day will be by the way you feel. Whatever you're feeling is exactly what you're giving, and with certainty that it is exactly what you will receive back in your day. Surrounding you wherever you go. As you begin your day feeling happy, and your day will be great. Days of good feelings not only change your day, it changes your tomorrow and it changes your life. One day of good feelings not only changes your day, changes your tomorrow, and changes your life. Provided you maintain your good feelings and you go to sleep feeling good and you begin your next day with a momentum of good feelings, as you continue to feel good as much as you can, your good feelings continue and you multiply the law of attraction so it continues day and day and day and day. Is that too fast? And your life gets better and better. Live today, just today, inhabit your moment. It is how we live today that creates our future. It is what you feel today that matters, because it is not only the thing that determines our future, because it is the very thing that determines our future. Every day is an opportunity for a new life, because every single day you're standing at the tipping point of your life. And on any day, you can change the future through the way you feel. And ultimately, your thoughts, when you tip the balance to good feelings and thoughts, the force of love will change your life. And the thoughts of force of love will change your life so fast that you will scarcely believe it. Everything in the universe is magnetic, and everything has magnetic frequency, including your thoughts and feelings. Feeling great is the ultimate determining factor, so you must and will attract the people, events, and circumstances on the same frequency to change your life and to change the frequency of how you feel. So, by changing how you feel, and everything around you will change, because you are on a new frequency. You can change everything around you through the circumstances let me repeat this one more time. You can change everything around you through the circumstances, because every little thing you are capable of is possible. You have absolute control of how you feel. You have absolute control of your thoughts. You have absolute control of how you feel. You have absolute control. To change anything in your life, you must change your thoughts. Changing your thoughts changes how you feel, and changing how you feel changes the circumstances of your life. Turning your face to the sun. Turning your face to the sun. The shadows must fall. Turning your face to the sun. The shadows must fall behind you. Cultivating ideas of true transformation is the way to advance. Grooming yourself for success. You become the center of healing. We then see the things more clearly, changing your life with the gratitude of life, brewing the ultimate dream, envisioning wild imaginings, providing love, faith, and hope, with the ever-moving motions of the oceans, using better words fantastically, in an amazing way, fabulously achieving brilliance and wonder. Good thoughts and feelings tip the scale of your life. Every day is an opportunity for a new life. Every day is an opportunity for a new life. Every day is a day to stand out on the tipping point of your life. And on any one day, you can stand and change the future through the way that you feel. My gratitude journal. Thank you very much for following along. We have quite a few to go here, but there is no end to the magic. The power in creation. Every moment of your life is infinitely creative, and the universe is endlessly bountiful. Just put forth a clear enough request, and everything in your heart's desires must come to you. Excuse me. In these next chapters, you will learn how easy it is to harness the force of love for money, health, career, business, and relationships. With this knowledge that I hope to share with you, that I am sharing with you, you'll be able to change your life into whatever you want. To bring a specific desire to you, follow the simple steps of the creation process, whether it's bringing something you want or changing something you don't want. The process is always the same. The creation process is here. Ready? Imagine it, feel it, receive it. Imagine, feel, receive. Imagine, feel, receive. Okay? Imagine. Use your mind to focus on and imagine what you desire. Imagine yourself being with your desire. Imagine yourself doing the things with your desire. Imagine yourself having the desire. Feel. At the same time as you imagine, you must feel love for what you're imagining. You must imagine and feel being with your desire. You must imagine and feel being with your desire. You must imagine and feel doing the things with your desire. You must imagine and feel having your desire. Your imagination connects you with whatever you want. Your desire and feelings of love create magnetism. The magnetic power drawing your desire to you. This completes your part of the creation process. Now, receive. The force of love will work through the visible and invisible forces of nature to bring about what you desire to you. It will use circumstances, events, and people to give you what you love to you. Whatever desire you want, you must want it with all your desire, all your heart. Desire is love. Having a burning desire in your heart, you will have the power to harness the force of love. You must really desire what you want, as an athlete desires to play a sport. A dance desires to dance. And a painter desires to paint. You must desire what you want with all your heart, because desire is a feeling of love, and you must give love to receive love. Whatever you want to be in your life, whatever you want to do in your life, is a creation process. And the creation process is all the same. Give love to receive love. Imagine, feel it, receive it. Whenever you're using the creation process, imagine and feel that you have what you want already, and never deviate from that state of being. Why? Because the law of attraction copies whatever you give. And so you must imagine and feel having it now. You want to gain weight? And then give love by imagining and feeling yourself with the body you love. You want to be driving on the road? And then give love by imagining and feeling yourself whipping that whip. Slide. You know. You want to improve yourself in a super sport, acting, singing, playing a musical instrument, hobby, or in your job, and then give love for what you want by imagining and feeling whatever it is that you would love to be. I want a relationship. Then I must give love by imagining and feeling what I would like to have that relationship to be like. Faith is to believe that which you do not yet see. And the reward of this is the faith is to see. And the reward of this faith is to see the reward, it's like a tongue twister. And the reward of this faith is to see that which you believe. When you begin working with your creation process, you might want to start attracting something unusual. When you specifically attract something unusual, you'll be left in no doubt about the power, and you know you will receive it. One young woman began by choosing to attract a specific flower, a white calla lily. She imagined holding that flower in her hand, smelling the flower she felt, having that calla lily. 2 weeks later, she went to a friend's house for dinner, and there on the centerpiece of the table was a banquet of white calla lilies. The very flower, the color she had imagined. She was excited to see the lilies, but she didn't say anything to her friend about her imagined flower. As she was walking out the door at the end of the evening, her friend's daughter spontaneously plucked the white calla lily from the vase and put it in her hand. Imagination is the beginning of creation. You imagine what you desire. You will want your imagination to at last create at what you want for. Like I said, this is a tongue twister. Let me put this back. Run it back. Do it again, because we got this. Imagination is the beginning of creation. You imagine what you desire. What you will is what you imagine, and at last you create what you will. There we go. We got it. Give it and receive it. Give it and receive it. Remember that the law of attraction says whatever you give, you receive. Think that the law of attraction is a mirror, as a boomerang, as an echo, a copying machine. It will help you make you clear on what you imagine and feel. The law of attraction is like a mirror because a mirror reflects back exactly what is in front of it. The law of attraction is like an echo because whatever you give out is exactly the echo that comes back. The law of attraction is like a boomerang because whatever you boomerang, I don't know why I'm laughing. Whatever you boomerang you throw is the exact same boomerang that comes back to you. The law of attraction is like a copying machine because whatever you give is reproduced exactly, and you will receive back an exact copy. The only thing you have to do to bring your desires to you is to love them through circumstances and events. The exact desires you will be delivered to you. This is the magnetic power of love. This is the love's law of attraction in operation. We have quite a few more pages to go, but you want to know something? You never give up on your dreams. You never give up on anything that you want in life. And you have to overcome. Because you have to. This is how to use your imagination. This is how to use the law of attraction. This is the law of attraction. Imagination. I guess you can say if it were easy, everyone would do it. But at the same time, it takes that one person to share with the world that you too can do it. Imagination. The world is but a canvas to our imaginations. When you imagine anything is possible, anything is positive that you want in love, you are harnessing the force of love. When you imagine something positive, something good, and you feel love for it, that is what you are giving, and that is what you will receive. You can imagine it, and you can feel it, you can receive it. What you're imagining must come from love. There is something fantastic about the force of love and your imagination. The highest and the best thing you can think is possible is nothing compared to what the force of love can do for you. Love has no limits. You want to be full of vitality and happiness with an incredible zest for life? The force of love can give you that. It can give you health and happiness at levels far beyond that you can even imagine or possibly see. You can start to break the boundaries of your imagination and stop putting limits on your life. Push your imagination to the limits. Imagine the best and the highest that you possibly can of whatever it is that you want. Those who have a great life, imagine that those who have a great life, those who have a great life, imagine what they love and want, and they feel the love of what they are imagining more than other people. You can see the difference everywhere you look. The secret of the mastermind is found wholly in the vast use of the imagination. History has proven that those who dare to imagine the impossible are the ones who break all human limitations. In every field of human endeavor, whether science, medicine, sports, the arts, or technology, the names of the people who have imagined the impossible are engraved in history. By breaking the limits of your imagination, you change the world. Your entire life is what you imagine it to be. Everything you have or don't have, every situation and circumstances of your life is what you imagine it to be. Imagine the absolute best. Feel and imagine the best and the highest you can in every area of your life, because the best you can imagine is a piece of cake for the force of love. At this point, every possible outcome will happen. Choosing the outcome of returning home, imagine feeling that you're home, no matter what challenging situation or situations you may find yourself in. Imagine the best outcome and feel it. When you do, you will change the circumstances and you will change the situation into what you want. Because whatever you want, whatever you can imagine already exists. Creation is only the projection into form of that which already exists. Whatever you desire, you can imagine, already exists. It doesn't matter what it is, you can imagine it. It already exists in creation. 5,000 years ago, ancient scriptures recorded that all of creation was done and complete, and that anything that could possibly be created already exists. Now 5,000 years later, quantum physics has confirmed that every single possibility of anything and everything that actually exists now, the creation of the heavens and the earth and everything in it, is complete. What that means for you and I is that life is what you can imagine it to be for yourself, and your life already exists in your imagination. It's possible for you to imagine. It's impossible for you to imagine anything that doesn't already exist. It's impossible for you to imagine anything that doesn't already exist. Creation is complete. Every single possibility exists. So when you imagine breaking a world record or moving far east or being full of health or being a boyfriend or girlfriend, those possibilities of you doing those things exist in creation right now. If they didn't exist already, you would not have been able to imagine them. To bring those things you desire and love from the invisible into the visible life, all you have to do is get a love for what you want through your imagination and feelings. Imagine your life the way you want it to be. Imagine everything you want. Take your imagination with you every day and imagine what it would look like to be in a wonderful relationship. Imagine how it would feel seeing your job suddenly take off. Imagine how your life would be seeing you had all the money you needed to do exactly what you wanted to do. Imagine how you would feel to be overflowing with health. Imagine how you feel saying or doing the things you always wanted to do with all your senses. To imagine what you want. You want a lot of things, but you have to use your imagination. You want to go home to your city. I'm from Baltimore. Imagine the smell of the skates, the taste of the bay. Hear the hustle, touching the cobblestones in Fells Point. Feeling and being in Baltimore. In conversations and in your thoughts, imagine if, and then fill the rest of your sentence with what you want. Imagine if the reason you didn't get that promotion was that you're being promoted to even bigger role with way more money. Because the truth is that the possibility of being promoted to an even bigger role with way more money already exists. Imagine it, feel it, and you will receive it. Atoms of elementary particles themselves are not real. They are forms of a new world of potentialities or possibilities, rather than ones of things or facts. Use your imagination and create games so that you feel really good. Whenever you can imagine is waiting for you, fully in the created and visible. And the way to make it visible is to harness the force of love by imagining and feeling what you love. Then after a sudden realization, loud and clear, everything was changed. Use your imagination. Continue living as though you have your dream. You have your dream job, your dream life. Keep on as you normally are. Keep on keeping on. Keep writing in your journal, being grateful for the job coming or the life that you desire. Excuse me. Write how grateful you are for the success in your work. Your clothes can be whatever you want them to be, even when you're recording. Go to the bank and make sure everything is set up properly. You really have the job already. And out of the blue, it will all become available to you. You will then receive everything you have been writing about in your journal. Thank you. This is how to use the law of attraction. Power. My name is Devin, and like and subscribe and comment down below. Is that how it works? Down below, above, to the... Until next time, please watch all my other videos and take notes and take advice and share with your families and friends and really, like, you can do this too, so yeah. Until next time.